Sawadee Ka, welcome back to Thailand, welcome back to me, True Blue Thai here in Thailand. I hope you're doing well. It's 1 soup here in Thailand, Friday, and it's a warm one, I'll tell you right now. I was out again, for instance, I went out running this morning. Again, I was promised rain, and guess what happened? There was a big cloud hanging around. I thought, oh well, I was doing my warm up. And then, for instance, as soon as I started running, the the cloud disappeared, and the sun popped his head behind the back and said, "Hello." God, oh my God! The temperature went from about 29 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning to about 31 degrees, and then it's gone up to 40 degrees, but a real feel of 39 to 40 degrees. Wow! I swear to God, I burnt again. I put sun cream on, and exactly, I got burnt. I had to stop about 8 kilometers in. I'll tell you right now, it was wow. You know, and I was. I tell you, I continued, and and I got through it, and the water, swimming, etc., was lovely and warm, lovely and calm, and there was nobody about at all. Seriously, and plenty of flangs. People said, "Oh, Thailand's dead. There's nobody here." Yes, there is. Don't ever listen to videos about Thailand, etc., online by a lot of people, for instance, because a lot of them are trying to do it for views and money and blah blah blah. So what's it called? So yeah, and so anybody says Thailand's dead and there's nobody here is crap. There is. So for instance, it's called the low season. Simple as that. Okay, it's never as big as the high season. And so for instance, we've got a lot of hotels, a lot of bars, especially in the Pattaya area and Jom Ten area where I am. And so of course, and when you get less people, you're going to get less. Exactly, you're going to get. It's where it is what it is, and they're still building more condos and hotels, etc. So there you go. So they wouldn't be doing it if the whole place was dead, was it? Eh? So please don't ignore a lot of online crap. Anyway, guys. So, Sawadee Ka, welcome back to Thailand, etc. So, but I've come back, I've refreshed myself, etc. I've had a bit of water, I've had some milk. Milk is good, really, I must say, I enjoy milk. Really good refreshing when I come back. And so, for instance, so it's game day. It's game day, and Chelsea versus Manchester City in the WSL. First game of the season. What a season! Game to start off with. Chelsea against Manchester City. After last season, the amount of games we played against Chelsea, in a row, was just ridiculous. And again, the amount of injuries we had was just boring and pathetic. It really was. I think we got, again, I remember when we were playing the Rags at the Joel Stadium, etc., and we lost. And and it was, for instance, and we were lost Mary Fowler to an ACL. And we looked at the bench. No, it wasn't the bench, the stand, and it was just full of City players. Bunny Shaw, Niedermeyer, God knows, everybody there. So for instance, it was just ridiculous. And then we lost it. Mary Fowler. So, but I believe she's getting back. For instance, I saw her training lightly. So wish her all the best. So we start a new season. Again, hopefully we're not in the Champions League, which shame. Again, we missed out to the Rags, etc. But again, with the amount of injuries, no surprise. But we did give it a good go, and we won the last game. I think it was Palace 5-2. I think was it when we final game this last season. So we started off fresh. And now we've got a new coach in, Andree. Now I used to live in Scandinavia for 10 years, so for instance, I do apologise. For instance, but I can't pronounce his name yet, so his last name. But his name's Andree, Andree, whatever. It's French, whatever. But so it's I didn't see many Andrees when I was living in Scandinavia, so for instance. But never mind. Anyway, so he's come in. He was Denmark's manager, for instance, at the Euros. And he's come in for his didn't do very well at Denmark, etc. Unfortunately, and it was svenske men, so he seems to have a bit of credentials around him. So hopefully it will settle in well. And it was just seeing his press conference there, and he was saying how in Sweden, Sweden. They have about 3 months of pre-season. 3 months pre-season, and well, it's only about 5-6 weeks in England. So, and there were players coming back various times. He was saying, but he's saying don't expect too much, etc. We got a blend, we got a pattern. Maybe we should. Pep Guardiola said that. Don't expect too much. And again, for instance, we got to blend. We've lost a few players, and we've got a few players in. Some Chloe Kelly's gone, etc., which is going to be strange. And Jess Park went to the Rags. But we got Grace Cliton in on deadline day, which was good. So we'll see how we're going against Chelsea. I can't believe it, Chelsea, first game of the season. So for instance, let's see what happens with the WSL this year. I've just been looking. What's it called? You've got London Lions, another London club. Bloody hell, London Lions, and oh my God, for instance, see how they get on the season. So, another London club. So, we'll see how it works out. So, it may be good, it may be beneficial for us, especially for injury time. Injuries, not being in the Champions League this season, not good financially for the club. We'll see how we get on. I'm hopeful that, for instance, we'll have less injuries this season, because again, with our stint with Chelsea, it was just ridiculous. How we kept losing. We lost Bunny Shaw, we lost Niedermeyer, we lost Mary Fowler against. Oh, it was just ridiculous. I thought we were the better team against Chelsea in most games. I'm not scared of Chelsea at all. I really am. And I think we really do take the game to them. And for instance, and again, Miraris, etc. She was the key person, for instance, who actually got the ball over the line, should I say? She won't be playing, thank God. So she's got an injury. So I thought she was the game changer. And for instance, the media, for instance, all over Chelsea. Oh, Sonia. It's very biased media. So what's it called? So I'm going to stick my pins in my ears tonight. My buds in my ear tonight for listening to the Chelsea rah fan group, and so we'll have to listen to that. So, but I expect City to put up a good show for ourselves. So let's get a bit more to it. So the game. And then we'll talk about, for instance, if there's anything else we want to talk about. So, for Manchester City, we've, for instance, we've made a few changes. We lost a few people, having been fair. We've lost Jill Roord, Leda Aleixandri, it's a shame, and Chloe Kelly, and now Jess Park. But we have strengthened our squad. We've got Jade Rove, Eva Cummings, Sidley Lohmann, Emma Beney, Laura Wiwnroither, and who's converted her move from Arsenal into a permanent one, as well as Grace Cliton. I thought Grace Cliton is a good signing from the Rags, and she actually played in the England squad. Was to go in the Euros, where Jess Park never got a game. So, but I do rate Jess Park. I thought she was a very, very good player. To those new additions, trying to help Man City gain their first win over Chelsea with since the narrow 1-0 win in February 2024. Last time we beat them, unbelievable. Chelsea forward Miraris is expected to be out until 2026. She underwent surgery for a hamstring injury she sustained in a recent friendly against AC Milan. Attacker Lauren James also missed the start of the season. Is this good? But they got a very strong squad though. For instance, they got strength in depth. With the injury she picked up in England journey in 25. Sam Kerr is also making her long way to return for injury. Also remains whether she'll be ready to take a place on a flat squad. So she might not be playing. As for Man City, we're expected without defender Rebecca Canak. Shame. Who sustained a muscular injury while playing for Germany in the Euros against Spain. Forward Bunny Shaw will play her first competitive. Welcome back, Bunny. First competitive match since League Cup final defeat to Chelsea. Yeah, I remember it. After seeing the 24-25 campaign cut short to injury. Jess Park has moved down to the Rags, with Grace Wilkinson coming in from the Rags. So I think we got a decent deal there. Expected to move in the opposite direction. So expected starting lineup for Manchester City: Kerry Keating and Roord, Ross, Pryor, Greenwood, Kaspari, Hazargawi. Yeah, I got your name right. Lohmann, Beney, Caroline, Miedemeier and Shaw. Chelsea is expected to start up Hampton, Carpenter, Bright, Gima, Baltimore, Walsh, Cuthbert, Rying, Reeting, Canary, Nuska, Beaver Jones, and Macora. Well, I've never seen that one. It was Beaver Jones and Nuska. So yeah, Mascara, yeah. But Chelsea will be out with James and Ramirez, but Bombasta we can still step up a wealth of quality with the WSL curtain raiser, and having already won 3 of their 4th win against City. Yeah, let's stick it in. You know, I don't mention Man City's injuries or whatever, where we were at the time. We think the Blues will do enough to condemn Zagazi or whatever to a narrow defeat. So a lot of analysis are saying Man City will lose 2-1. I'm going the opposite way. I'm going to say Man City will win this one. You know, I think I thought we would say like very, very unfortunate really was to go against. Many times I've watched Manchester City against Chelsea, and I think it was being the likes of Mirares last time who got the goals. And but we'll see. Let's have a look at, for instance, Manchester City's information. So what's it called? Again, for instance, we'll see with Grace coming in. For instance, so welcome to Manchester City, Grace Cliton. Yay! Welcome. You look better in blue than you do in red. So. And seeing Jess Park in red is just, I just can't believe it. So what's it called? But Jess Park, she was, she's ashamed to see her go. She's spent a long time at Manchester City. She made 122 appearances at City after making her City debut in December 2017, going on to more than 23 times in all competitions. She won the League Cup during her time at the club in 2019 and 2022, as well as the FA Cup, the FA in both 2019 and 2020, including an assist in the latter final at Wembley. A product of the club's youth academy, Jeff Park enjoyed huge success, a loan spell at Everton in 2022-23, and will go on to make her England debut in the season. She returned to the Josie Stadium and became a key figure in the push of the WSL title following the season, and our battle with Chelsea went on to the final day. Park also popped in with some memorable strikes during her time, including stunning efforts against Arsenal and Palace last season. But her time at City has now come to an end, and everyone with the club wishes her well. So yeah, so well done, Jess. Good luck wearing red. I've seen pictures of it, and it doesn't look good on you, sweetheart. Honestly, it really doesn't. So, but welcome to Jess. We've also had some contract news as well. Was it Hisagawa has signed some for instance, Hisagawa signed to some extension. So I get that information. Conducted she would. Yeah, she's. Come on, picture. There we go. So Hisagawa. So what's it called? She's staying until 2029. So that's excellent for her. And so I think we're going into the team again. Pretty decent. I said, like, we've got a good team, City. We really do. And again, for instance, injuries killed us last season. It really did. We had a switch of managers last season as well, which was unfortunate. And but we'll see how this guy gets on. Andree gets on. I hope he does well for us. And again, I'm watching I'm very happy for Grace coming into City now, Grace Cliton. So for instance, see how she gets on with us. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. Really am. I fancy Man City to win. I thought we were very unlucky. I think it was a mirrors in the game. I thought we were again the injuries cost us. You know how many times we played Chelsea in a row. It was just ridiculous. And so yeah, the Champions League. What was the League Cup, Champions League, and the league as well. It was just ridiculous last season. And again, the high flying Chelsea, and they could bring on, you know, and they got a fantastic squad, you know. And we just lost Buddy Shaw. We lost, you know, got how many ladies we lost, etc. For instance, and then we went to the FA Cup at Chelsea Stadium, and then Mary Fowler went. So, so yeah, really, I couldn't believe it. I really was so annoyed. But let's just hope for a better season this season. And I've got every confidence that we can go on and win. And and you know, and do well this season. Again, for instance, we got up against Arsenal. Arsenal are a pretty decent side. The Rags, you know, they're for instance not doing too bad as well. You know, considering for instance, they got to train at the you got to play over there, for instance, in Carrington, and it's not as good as the facilities at Manchester City. Even though I think they've revamped it, they've done a bit of revamping over there, which needed. So I was go considering they've got no money. Huh. Anyway, so no, I'm looking forward to the game, really am. So, for instance, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to the new season? Are you a bit nervous about Andree? How's your feeling about tonight's game? Do you feel confident? Are you going to the game? Are you going down to London, for instance, to Chelsea? For instance, it's going to be I wouldn't say a hostile atmosphere, for instance, but it's going to be quite Chelsea favour, shall I say? You know, especially on the media. But other than that, for instance, you know, I wish the ladies all the best in the new season. And for instance, and now we've got Lauren back, and now we've got Viv back, and now we've got Bunny Shaw back, and now we've got a decent team, for instance, and we've got our winning Euros back, and we got an extra one. So for instance, well, I've lost one, we've got an extra one. So Grace Cliton. So welcome, Grace, and good luck to the Manchester City ladies this season. Good luck to our supporters, etc., who go, and fantastic, great atmosphere, and let's see how we get on this season. So, but good luck. I'll be watching tonight. About 10 o'clock start for me tonight. I think it's again. No, it's got to be later than that. 7:30. So yeah, good 11 o'clock it may be. It'll be a late one. Oh, 7:30. No, it'll be 1:30 in the morning for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have you don't get this. You get this, but be a Man City fan in Thailand. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. True time from Thailand. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully with a Man City start off win. Come on.